Alright guys, it's Glasscore here, bringing you another Monotype live. In the last one, I said that we were just going up the volcano after the grass one. It's not the case. I recorded them out of order. I did get a notepad of every place we go. Currently, we're in the Olivia trial right now, and after this, we shall be able to go onto the I believe the third island, I want to say, and we can go and face Sophocles for the electric and steel next. Right now we're doing rock though. We do have Mental Herb Shuckle as our sticky web setter, plus stealth rocks, knockoff encore, pretty much standard stuff. I really like having webs up, especially with the rest of this team. Banded Terrakion just puts in a lot of work. It does so much damage. Close combat, stone injury, quick poison jab, pretty much standard thing. We also use this in fighting as well. Weakness policy of Rhyperior is kind of interesting, although having like rock polish maybe could have been better for like some sort of speed, but if like with solid rock you'll be able to live a lot of hits, so you can take a super effective move and fire back one. It's kind of interesting. Mirror Coat on Cradilli is also something that isn't ran that often, which I kind of like. Recover Toxic Giga Drain over like Stealth Rocks because we already have Shuckle. Assault Vest Tyranitar, which is kind of cool. Running flamethrowers so we don't lose to like Ferrothorns and stuff, because steel teams can easily wall us outside of Terrakion doing damage to it. And then we have Specs, Nilahego. So we don't have a lot of setup on this team. We're just like pure power behind the sticky webs, which isn't too bad. Nilahego boosts its, I believe it boosts its special attack naturally, so I might honestly change something. Maybe we get like Dual Dance Terrakion or something, but as we mentioned that, we do fight grass, which I have this team. I believe it is just shiny. Yeah, just the balanced grass team that we used last live. So it's Cradilli's lead, or he leads Ferrothorn to get up spikes. That works too. We shall fire off the sticky webs and set up rocks as well. He has no hazard removal at all. After he sets up his third layer of spikes, which he should do here, we'll taunt him or encore him into spikes and knock off whatever comes in. We can knock off his Cradilli. That's completely okay with me. I kind of want to go hard into Nilahego. He shouldn't have any move to hit me. Rock Slide shouldn't do that much though. He can't Toxic. He can set up rocks, I guess, but that's completely okay. And we can fire off a solid Power Gem. Ferrothorn is a good switch in, which is why I didn't go for Sludge Wave. Power Gem doesn't do that much to it though, but there was no other move we could really go for. He does not have a grass move on this, so we can actually go out into Rhyperior and fire off a Fire Punch. These rocks are definitely going to be annoying to us, but we're going to have to take the good with the bad because we don't have any hazard removal on this team either. Fire Punch, okay, and we'll fire up another Fire Punch again. Nothing to really be worried about. I don't think he outspeeds us. Cradilli, it's probably a solid switch in. Takes the Fire Punch actually fairly well, and we're just going to fire off a huge Earthquake. And hits a crit and knocks him out, so that's good. We get rid of Cradilli, which is kind of annoying. They just scarfed Bulu, which is something we have to be scared of because we don't have a Scarfer on our team ourselves. Although he is at 272 speed right now after the speed reduction. We're going to go out into Shuckle to take every hit though. Okay, so we don't take every hit. Somehow that still does a ton of damage. We can knock off anything else to come out unless he just 2-KOs us with Horn Leech, and that's completely okay. We can click Poison Jab with Banded Bulu or Banded Terrakion. I wonder if he's expecting this or he's just expecting a Stone Edge. We're gonna Poison Jab though, and it gets rid of Bulu, which is nice. I don't see him ever going Ferrothorn, but I guess assuming we're like banded or scarfed or something. I don't see him going Ferrothorn because of the close combat. So he does good Celebi. He gets caught in a sticky web, and I believe Celebi dies to a poison jab here. but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm gonna calc. Again, you guys can't see calc, so I'm just gonna have to say what it does. I just feel like recording on the Showdown app itself is so much easier to do because of like how the website works recording with OBS and everything. It's just kind of I don't know, it's just different. So I believe we are Jolly, and that just and then Celebi, who only has about Earth Power and stuff. Poison Jab. Never KOs, or actually KOs. It's 76 to 90, so it has a chance to KO from here. I need this thing kind of alive, but it would be nice to weaken this thing down and start sweeping with Power Gem. We can always sweep with Tyranitar in the late game because of Flamethrower. So we're gonna fire up another Poison Jab, and he lives on 1. But we get the poison though. He goes for Psychic and knocks us out. I'm actually gonna go into Tyranitar and fire for Flamethrower unless he goes out into Venusaur, and then we can start crunching this thing. He actually goes out into Ferrothorn. I don't know if he's predicting a Flamethrower, but we can always go for it. We do have no Spadef investment, I don't think. We're actually looking at the wrong team. We don't have any special attack investment, but we don't have to worry about it too much. We go for the Flamethrower, and it should be a solid 2 KO. Unless he Gyaraballs and can KO me. The last Power Gem did how much? 24, so he's still not in range of that yet. I don't know if we can come in on rocks and everything, but we're going to attempt to. And we live on 1, which is kind of clean. And we'll fire for Fire Punch here. You don't understand that I don't take damage from sand, I guess, or he just wanted to protect for extra recovery. Fire Punch definitely knocks out, and we die to Iron Barbs. It should bring a Sash on Breloom. And we can get 2 Sludge Waves in, and then attempt to Mirror Coat to beat the other Mon as well. Yeah, because Breloom should definitely go down to a Sludge Wave here. Mach Punch shouldn't be able to knock us out unless he switched to Banded. He doesn't even go for Mach Punch, so we do get our +1. We shall attempt to Sludge Wave down the Venusaur. If he's carrying Earthquake, he'll be able to knock us out, and then we should be able to Mirror Coat the Venusaur to knock it out. So he should be able to Mega Evolve here, and we'll click Sludge Wave, which does 84%, as he goes for Leech Seed, because he doesn't have any Grass Stab. Forgot I changed it to Giga Drain, and he dies to Sludge Wave. So that is why I don't like running running Leech Seed on my Venusaur, of course, because you don't get a lot of immediate damage. If you're gonna run something like that, I would attempt Earthquake or something of the sort. Of course, we fight Rain. Rain is such a common typing, and it's always what I lose to. Even when I was using the Grass team, I always lose to Rain. So we're gonna go into Shuckle, and I think we'll just hardcore knock off here. Oh, I just deleted Mon off my team. Didn't mean to do that. He's gonna Hydro Vortex me for Gigavolt Havoc. That doesn't even do a KO. We go for the knockoff, which actually does no damage now. And Ice Beam isn't super effective. You okay? Goes for the Rapid Spin. We'll set up rocks. We'll set up Sticky Webs here as well. And we'll set up Sticky Webs again. I'm pretty much ensuring that we keep Sticky Webs up. There's actually never a time where I'll let you... You have more Rapid Spins than me, but I'm pretty sure you KO me before. So you're doing 1 damage with the Rapid Spin. So in about 14 more Rapid Spins, you'll knock me out, barring a critical. Which I think his Rapid Spins are going before me, so that kind of sucks. I have nothing that outspeeds this thing. We'll try to get him to Rapid Spin on this, and then click Ice Beam, I guess, and KO with Earthquake, and then we'll set up the Sticky Webs in front of something else. Yeah, we'll just fire up an Earthquake as he misses his Hydro Pump. That doesn't even KO. Hydro Pump. We don't even take that. So what's the point of the... I don't understand the point of the weakness policy then. We can't even take... A solid rock should be able to... I don't know. He's probably running Modest or something, to be honest. I think we'll just lose to this star meter set, to be honest. But we can... We'll go for Power Gem as he misses another Hydro Pump, which is a blessing. He can't go out in Developer because he's weak to this +2 Power Gem. The reason I say +2 is because that's always his play. We're gonna sack Shuckle here and go out into Cradilly. He's probably gonna pop too, or just Earthquake, that works. We'll go out into Cradilly and attempt to Giga Drain on him. Giga Drain hits his entire team as he does go for the Power Punch, which we can Giga Drain right back, and the next Giga Drain should knock out. He should have Ice Punched if anything. That was at least super effective. Cradilly is our water switching, so I could have honestly went because he did have Ice Beam, I guess. We're Giga Drain on this as he drops a Draco on us, so that lets us give a primary switch in into Nihilego to fire off a Thunderbolt on anything that wants to come in. Pelipper will definitely dodge to a Thunderbolt. Goodbye. Kingdra comes back in. We should be able to live one, I'm pretty sure we do. Or I'm wrong, but we'll go with Tyranitar here, and we'll click Crunch. We definitely take, well yeah, because we're AV, so we'll be able to take them. After sand damage, this should be a 2-hit KO. I don't think we lose the Greninja. Rotom Wash is not going to be able to fire up a Super Substitute in front of me. You're still not going to be able to soak in front of me. Our special defense is crazy. I don't know what you're trying to do, because you can't PP stall me or anything. I guess that was your play. Since I don't have webs up or anything, I have to hope that he misses his Hydro Pump here, or he doesn't have Water Shuriken on Ninja. It definitely sucks that we weren't able to get our rocks up in this game. We do get the KO there. Goes out into Great Ninja, and he KOs me with Hydro Pump. So, that's really unfortunate. He doesn't show an item, so he probably was Focus Sash. I wanted to get rocks up or something to chip away. This is the dual Porygon team, I want to say. Except it doesn't have Mega Pidgeot as Mega Lopunny instead. We're going to lead Shuckle, and we'll try to Encore him into Fake Out. Although, I don't think that's even possible. We'll just Sticky Web, to be honest. We'll Sticky Web and Drain Pump, or Sticky Web and Stealth Rocks. He doesn't have any hazard removal on his team. Chansey gets a free knockoff of your Violite, making you even weaker. Toxic in me, I could really care less about, to be honest. We'll Encore you into Toxic. Or actually, we'll Encore you that. And we'll knock you off again, I guess. I don't know. We'll just sack this. And we'll go straight into Terrakion and start clicking Close Combat. That should knock out Chansey. We are banded. Nothing else really beats us. I think Diggersby should not be able to KO us with an extreme speed. Doesn't outspeed us even if he is Scarfed because of the Sticky Webs. Goodbye, Diggersby. There's no Focus Sash that can save anybody because the Stealth Rocks are up. Porygon Z is never the counter. You should whip Porygon 2 because I believe that can take a hit. But you're kind of just giving me your entire team. And Banded Terrakion is just putting in work. This doesn't outspeed me either. I believe it goes down. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Honestly, you should have faked out, switch out, fake out, switch out, fake out, switch out to knock me out. But you can just give me your entire team, because that works too. Terrakion easily Okos Snorlax. I don't think it doesn't. Yep, that's banded damage. And Porygon 2. Let's see how strong Porygon 2 is compared to a banded Terrakion. And nope, it does not live. So that's banded Terrakion putting in all dead work. And we won against a really bulky offensive team in 13 turns. So Sticky Webs are definitely something that's really great on this team, which is probably why we don't need a Scarfer. Although Scarfing would be kind of helpful. Let's get back to Monotype. A Scarf would be helpful just because if we don't have the Sticky Webs like we did, we lost to that Great Ninja. Although it was Focus Sash, we still ended up losing to it. We can get up our Stealth Rocks though, and Sticky Webs. He actually is able to 2 KO us, so we'll go out into... No, we'll go out into Rhyperior. This should activate our weakness policy, and we can fire off a Fire Punch. Nothing should be able to take this Fire Punch, to be honest. Scissor definitely goes down. I wonder if he was Mega Scissor, unless he's Mega Heracross. Shuckle, you cannot take a +2 Earthquake, my friend. Somehow he took a +2 Earthquake. Alright, so we need to find a time to get our Sticky Webs up, or we end up losing. Volcarona can't come in on Rock. Okay, he's just gonna bring this thing straight in. And fires off the Giga Drain. But I believe since we are AV, give me a reason not to just click Stone Edge, or click Earthquake. Kinda don't want to hit a Stone Edge. Give our... what is his name? Tyranitar. I always forget Pokemon's name when I end up doing this. I'm not Scarfed, I'm not Banded. I don't even think I have Attack Investment, to be honest. I have 136 Attack Investment. Earthquake. How much does Earthquake do? Earthquake does 55%, so we need to land a Stone Edge. Bug Buzz does no damage to us, although we ended up missing the Stone Edge, and now we land it, and his Heracross should be able to come in and click Close Combat on us. We don't have any Rock Flying Mon, which would be kind of nice for defog and opposing webs. Like, we got rid of Creedilly for Aerodactyl, or got rid of Rhyperior for Aerodactyl. But because Rhyperior doesn't do much, to be honest, we're going to attempt to Flame Dart. He actually is running Arm Thrust, which does not KO us? What? Okay. He should be able to Rock Blast this if he's Mega. I want to get Sticky Webs up though. Arm Thrust, that hits 5 times. Didn't KO us unless he crit, which is super unfortunate. I wonder if this can take a hit. Arm Thrust, yeah. Alright, well, that's a good game. We lost to opposing webs, which is why I kind of want to get Rhyperior out of the team for a Rock Flying type that has, oh my gosh, all we fight is water. Water's so annoying. But we'll get Shuckle out here. Shuckle should be able to set up webs in front of everything. He doesn't have any hazard removal outside of defog on Pelipper, which we can easily beat with. Now this is making me want to run HP Grass over HP Ice, because HP Grass will let us beat these stupid Swamperts. Omastar, I kind of want to Encore you if you Shell Smash right here. If you just go for Scald or something, I guess that's okay. Is there a move on Shuckle that would be better? Like, I kind of want to get hazard removal on this team. Okay, so we'll actually Encore him into Rocks, which will force him to switch out into Pelipper, which is completely okay with me. We are going to set up both Stealth Rocks and Sticky Webs. If he just wants to U-turn out, that makes it even better, because whatever comes in is going to be slower. He doesn't have Kingdra on his team, which is kind of strange. Having 2 Swift Swim Mons would be kind of good, especially when your Stealth Rocker is Omastar, who's a Swift Swim Mon. But he's going to go out into Keldeo, which kind of threatens my team, so we're going to knock it off. Maybe it's like Scarf or Specs. If it's Scarf, it definitely scares us, because it'll be at 345 speed, which outspeeds pretty much everything outside of Terrakion. It also will do a good amount of damage, and that is definitely Specs. I refuse to believe it is anything else besides Specs. We're going to go out into Creedilly. I could have probably went hard this thing, but if he went Secret Sword, and then we kind of just... I mean, unless But Shuckle doesn't have that bad of a Spadef. I mean, I don't know. It definitely looks like Specs damage. But we'll be able to Giga Drain here on anything that wants to come in. Amistar is not a Giga Drain switch in, my friend. Not at all. That was never the play. You could have went Pelipper to take the hit. Pelipper was easily... Okay, so that proves he is Specs, because he sacked that thing to switch moves up. We're gonna go for Mirror Coat here. If he wants to Secret Sword, we can send it right back. It is special damage. Unless he's running Sacred Sword, which would be kind of interesting if he was a mixed Keldeo. Obviously to get the most out of the Justified ability. But if he goes for Secret Sword here, we'll be able to Mirror Coat it right back. And he goes for Secret Sword, we live that, and Mirror Coat it right back, and that's a goodbye Keldeo. The rain does go away because they have banned the Damp Rock. He goes out in a Grey Ninja, which leads me to believe that he is Ash Grey Ninja, but I don't think he can touch me with anything outside Ice Beam. But I kind of just have to sack this, to be honest, because I don't have his Prime switch into Ice Beams at all. I could go hard Terrakion, but if he decides to use the Grass move on me, then I'm in a world of hurt. If he uses a Water move on me, then I get predicted. Safest play is just click Giga Drain. If he tries to make any unnecessary double or anything, I don't really need to make it. Yeah, so he went for U-turn, which does knock us out because of the crit. I don't think I did it unless he was max attack, because we do have max defense, but who knows. From here, if he goes out into Pelipper, we go into Nihilego and click the Power Gem over Thunderbolt because he still has Swampert on his team. We did lose our check to Swampert in Credelli, but because we have webs up, we should be able to beat it with Terrakion. So we just go Pelipper like we expected. We can go into Nihilego and click Power Gem 100% of the time. Even with Swift Swim, I believe this thing, Swift Swim will put it at a really high speed stat of double whatever it is. I'm trying to think of... So he ends up U-turning out. I guess that's Scarf Pelipper. That's kind of interesting. He goes into Swampert, who's going to be taking this strong Power Gem. And he takes it fairly well, to be honest. We can go into Rhyperior on the Earthquake. Or, no. We go Tyranitar to get rid of this, Hail. Or, yep, it's totally a Hail on the water team. We get rid of the rain. We go Tyranitar, we can set up our own sand and be able to do something of the sort. Getting rid of it will then help us out. I'm so tempted to get a Defogger on the team. I haven't had a team with hazard removal in forever. And I know we're straight up offense, but I still would kind of prefer something of the sort. He just go for Waterfall, which is a huge amount of damage. I can't ever switch in to set up the sand again, so I'm just gonna go for your Stone Edge. Maybe he goes hard into Pelipper to okay, so we can go Terrakion and click Close Combat. I can't believe it's Scarf Pelipper, which definitely sucks. But we'll go into Terrakion. I like that our whole team gets boosted Spadef because of the sand that gets set up, which is definitely something that's really cool. This is our win con, to be honest. We don't get to set up sand again, but we couldn't switch in our rocks to set up the sand, so there was no point in going in and sacking something else. So I was just gonna let the Tyranitar go down. If he did want to make a double out into Pelipper to set up the sand, then that would have worked. Well, set up the rain, it would have helped out. We just lose Swampert, which was his prime sweeper with the whole Swift Swim ability. What's his name? Grey Ninja does not take a close combat, and neither does Manaphy unless he's max special attack. Oh, max HP. That's what I meant to say. Pelipper somehow is scarfed, which throws me off entirely. I want to go Nihilego here, but I don't think I can take two Scalds. I don't know how I'm going to beat a Scarf Pelipper. That is so odd. That's why I'm trying to say I want a Scarf model on the team, because we just lose to Flying if we can't. Oh my god. He's pure offense on this. Yeah, I can't beat this. He has to miss a Hydro Pump, or we have to hope that we can live a Hydro Pump from the Pelipper. He's offensive Pelipper. Yep. That's why I want a Scarfer on this team. I can't. How do I beat flying? I mean, sure I'm a rock team that could do good damage to flying, but like a flying grass type would just completely destroy me. Sure, I have Credelia as a solid switch in or something, but without sticky webs, I'm nothing because I don't have a good Scarfmon, and I know this Tyranitar with the Soul Vest is probably the best set just because of the way our team doesn't handle special attacks. But we're just losing because a lot of teams are just straight up offense that beats us. Water offense, which is just so common, beats rock 9 times out of 10. This is another steel team, which is the reason why I'm not doing steel after the electric, which is coming up. Because you know you get the electric EMZ from Sophocles, and then Moline gives you the steel. But if you guys already know, I did steel a long time way back, which is why I started this. So I'm not doing steel again for the sole purpose of Magir and his band. So steel is kind of not doing so great right now. And well, not this team. This is my bug team that I ladder with just because it's really solid. But I've already used this team, so there's no point in using a team another like it. Anyways, we're going to so he's 2 Defoggers on his team, which definitely is something we gotta be careful of. We're gonna set up sticky webs as he gets up his rocks. He just wants to toxic me, which is okay, I guess. We'll set up stealth rocks to chip away his team. Oh, we should be able to take another Scald. We're gonna knock him off though. I kinda want to sub sticky webs again. Just in case he was any sort of default set. He doesn't appear to be. We're just gonna get rid of him with close combat. Whatever comes in could be extremely scary. I know the bullet punching scissor, if he's banded, should be able to 3-hit KO Rhyperior. If he's not banded, we should be fine. Skarmory on a banded Terrakion. On Skarmory. Close combat is a 2-hit KO. If you want to defog, that'll let me 2-hit KO you. You are Rocky Helmet, which sucks. He ends up toxicing me over the defog, so we keep rocks up and 2-hit KO the Skarmory, which is great. It's definitely looking good for our. So he doesn't lower his stats. It's definitely looking good for like Tyranitar, I guess. He's gonna bullet punch us and knock us out. Gonna go out into Tyranitar and click Crunch. Should hit a lot of his team. We can Earthquake the Heatran, Earthquake the Rachi, or just Crunch the Rachi, Flamethrower the Scissor, and I believe this thing just wins. If not, we do have Rhyperior in the back, which takes Bullet Punch for days. Cradilly can be a switch in on none of the water types. He is actually faster than me, which is interesting. So we're gonna go out into Rhyperior now. As he does go for the Bullet Punch. Activate my weakness policy, and we'll click Earthquake. Nothing wants to take one. And the Scissor goes down to the Heat. Yeah, the Heat Punch. That's what it's called. Crap. So he's actually Air Balloon, which is why we do have the Rock Slide. It pops the Air Balloon, and now we can start spamming Earthquake, unless he's Flash Cannon. He ended up surviving the rocks, which is kind of annoying. We are going to go into Nihilego and click the Power Gem. Should knock out, at least, or not. This is bad. Giga Drain definitely does not knock out, so we'll Mirror Coat here. Alright, so that knocks him out. And we lose to Bullet Punching Scissor. How did we end up losing that? That makes me so mad. We'll just try to recover, although we don't. Crunch does not knock out because we aren't max attack. Jeez. Oh, he's Scarfrachi, or not Scarfrachi, he just outspeeds. Alright. So, that's super interesting. I don't know how we ended up losing that, but I guess we just didn't have the type advantage, to be honest. Where to? I guess we'll do one more. We ended up getting a flying team, which we are super effective against, but this is what I'm definitely scared of, Celesteela. And not Web's not doing anything actually sucks this match. His defogger is Togekiss, so I definitely don't expect it to be a Scarf Togekiss or like a Thunder Waving one. Simply for the fact that he needs defog support on his team, and none of his other mons outside of Charizard, which is the 4 times weak to Stealth Rock's mon, knows how to defog, so he's actually just gonna lead Charizard. I'm not sure if he's fearing any sort of rock move. If he's Mega Charizard, why? Jeez. We can beat this with the Nilahego though. As he 2-KOs me with that. We should be able to just knock it out here, right here with Power Gem. Power Gem is our move of choice to win the entire game though. We can HP Ice Lando, Thunderbolt the Celesteela, and Power Gem the rest of the team. This thing definitely just wins. He goes hard into Celesteela, which is 2-KO'd by Power Gem, so this is not a counter at all. Unless you're Scarfed, well, now that he's protected. Unless he was Scarfed Earthquake, he did not knock out. Scarf Lando is definitely something we have to be scared of, because just being able to be Scarfed and flying, not have to worry about the sticky webs, so he's completely okay. We do get the special attack boost. Trying to see, yeah, mine's defensive when I used him. He just go out into Landorus, so this definitely scares me into thinking he's Scarfed. And there's no way I'm risking it all in him being Scarfed. So he's gonna go for the Earthquake. Does not KO me in any means necessary. He can't even 3-KO me. Well, he can. But we are gonna fire off a Toxic, unless it's Mini or Indigo. That, well, not Mini or Indigo. It's just shields down, so he can't be Toxic. So, the Shell Smash is definitely super scary. Let's be a Giga Drain, and we put him in his amazing form. I don't know what we beat this down with. I guess Solid Rock on Rhyperior. Or we just beat it down with Cradilly. I guess, does he not have Acrobatics? Because if he was, that's interesting, because he doesn't have the, like, White Herb or anything. When his stats got lowered, if he was Acrobatics, he could have done at least some good damage. I don't really know what was behind that set, but I'm not a fan of it. That's what I can say. He does go out into Mega Charizard, which I'm not messing around. If we end up living this Heat Wave, I'll fire back, but I know we can't. We'll go on out in the Nilahego. I had to find where he was. We'll click the Power Gem and pick up another kill. Please just go Lando, like, right now. That'd be so great. Sacks the Mega Charizard though. And he's definitely Scarfed, but we have to go Rhyperior now that we sack Cradillion. And that's a solid 3-KO again, but we can click Ice Punch here. Nothing really wants to come in and take one. Definitely Lander does not want to take one. If he switch up his moves, like right now, click U-turn or something, that'd be great. I want him to know he's not Scarfed. But nothing should be able to come in and take an Ice Punch. Not after rocks, of course. Togekiss, I don't want to. Definitely does not take an Ice Punch. Nope. Noivern should come out now, and this is when we make the play out into Tyranitar to take any sort of hit. Because we're like souped up on the defensive side. Should not even 2-KO. Fires a Draco, and that does no damage at all. Actually, the weakest mon. Fires up another Draco, does about 12. I guess he's hoping for crits. Or just a sweep with Lando in the late game. If we could land the Stone Edge, that'd be great. We're just getting weakened away for this Lando. We're gonna crunch, I guess, unless we can't get one off. We'll go out into Rhyperior and click this Ice Punch. If this doesn't KO, then we're kind of screwed, but it does. And that picks up the W against a flying team, which is kind of obvious because we are Rock. So, I'm gonna check the ladder right now. Currently 29 and 21, or no, 29 and 22. I don't know, something about laddering on this ladder is just so hard because you're not always gonna have the type advantage, and you can't win every game. Like if my team struggles against opposing webs, although we should beat bug types, I don't think we can because if you ever want to try to use this team, like I said, they're all on the resource for him for the Monotype sample teams. If you want to get rid of Rhyperior or something, although he did come in the clutch there to beat Lando. If you want to get rid of him or something to put Aerodactyl, like Mega Aerodactyl or something, since we're not Mega TTAR or something, you can get Mega Aerodactyl like Ice Punch, not Ice Punch, Ice Fang, so you can beat Lando as well. You can also have Defog, so you don't lose to opposing webs, and you're just incredibly fast. So if you want to try that, go ahead. I just don't feel like this Rhyperior does much, although it did help in the last match. I don't think it does as well as it could, and it's also, there's room for a Mega on this team. But yeah, that's what I just kind of given my 2 cents in on the team. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and everything. Lets me know if you guys like this kind of series that I'm doing with the Monotype, and come back tomorrow for the Electric Live. I'm the Mighty Glass Square though, and I will catch you guys later.